Hi guys, we're here at the Butterfly Eco Park, and in San Pedro, Colombia. It's very much south Belize, and this is Marlon, and he's going to talk to us about the butterflies here. So Marlon, how does one become a butterfly farmer, and what was your inspiration? That's what you are, right? A butterfly farmer?
Yeah. Actually, I never did ever think about butterflies before, but we had an opportunity. We came here, me and my wife.
Can you hold on for a second? Go ahead and talk to the camera.
Yeah, we came here and we just got a contract to take care of the place for a year, and we fell in love with the place. So ever since we just stayed. We've been here for like 4 years now.
And then, so Lisa, the owner, just trained you?
Yeah, actually, she didn't train us. There's another guy. His name is Adriano Ical. He used to work at the Butterfly Ranch close to Labanton for like 15 years. So he came and he started this business with Miss Lisa by him, well, just the both of them. And they've been doing it for almost 10 years now. So
he kind of trained you then?
Yeah, he trained us.
You and your wife?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you like it a lot?
Yeah. I don't feel like I'm working.
And so you also maintain the grounds, and that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
You have a little help, though, I saw.
Yeah.
But because I could imagine you would need a little help, yeah. If not a lot. So he's going to show us the butterflies, and I'm not sure if maybe I should put Luna away, my little doggie.
I don't think she's going to be a problem.
Really?
She's flying around.
Okay, we'll try it.
Yeah.
Now, quickly, Lisa, the owner, her story, a little bit, you told me she was from Ohio.
Yeah.
She's had this place for 30 years.
Yeah.
And what was her story in a nutshell? What was her inspiration for this place?
Yeah, she was just traveling around, checking out different places to live besides the U.S. She came to this place, she checked out the land, and she fell in love with it at, I believe, at the age of 18.
Huh.
And she bought it. And ever since, she's been working on it, and we have different projects. And we just keep on going. Okay,
nice. And she has couch surfers here, and she has Airbnb guests here like myself. Yeah. Okay, so he's going to give us a little tour of this butterfly house. And can you tell us, when you're in here, just talk about the species and what you do with them, and were they born and raised here? What you do exactly from larvae up?
The entire cycle.
Okay, great. Let's do it. I'll follow you.
All right, right this way.
Oh, a butterfly got smushed on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
It happens, huh?
Yeah. Okay, this is our butterfly house. Around this time of day, what I usually do is come in this room. You follow me if you want. This here is the Caligo room. These here are Caligo memnon.
Wow.
This is the species that I am in charge of. And let me just close the door here.
Oh, sorry. Wow, I need to get a close-up on this. So cool. These are amazing.
Those are called the common owl.
The common owl.
That's a common name because when they open their wings, there's an owl face. Those are the eyes right there.
Mm-hmm. They're flying all around us. Yeah. And I don't want her to snap one in her mouth, so I'm keeping her. I've got a hold of her mouth.
Let me show you the owl face. So you get a better look at it.
Can you turn the sunlight's weird right now? Oh, it's so cool.
That's the owl face.
Wow, that's neat. Okay.
Yeah, and this right here is the Heliconia leaf that they feed on as caterpillars. And also they lay on as butterflies. These are the eggs right here.
Oh, wow.
Can't really tell right now. Let's see if I can find one. Come on, buddy. Alright. You see when they have that gray ring around them? That means they're fertile. These ones, they were just laid like probably a couple minutes ago. So you can't tell all of them right now because they take a little while before they can settle in. Mm-hmm. And then you see the ring around it to make sure that they're all fertile. These guys here, they eat fruits as butterflies. Their favorite is bananas. We get a lot of egg production with bananas.
Oh, one just landed on my hand.
Yeah.
Here, would you film this? Just pointing at me. Cool. How do you get them off?
You don't, because like if you're sweating a little,
They like it?
They love it. So they're just going to stick on you.
Okay, well, I guess he can hang for a minute.
Yeah, he's going to be your little friend for...
I just don't want Luna to get him. Okay. Okay, go ahead and keep with your lessons.
Yeah, like I was saying, yeah, these are the eggs. This species here has 3 main, I would say, from like their subspecies. There's the magnificent owl and the great owl. Now the great owl is called the Urolocus Caligo Urolocus. Sorry, yeah. It's a little more different. It's a bigger butterfly, and it has a little more blue on it. And the magnificent owl is the Atreus, and that one has like a small, well, not really a small. It has like a yellow ring on the edge of the wing. That's the one that's been painted on the mural on the cement building over there. But yeah, every day I have to come in here and change the leaf, so I have fresh leaves.
You have to. It's so magical.
Make sure that they have enough fruit. And these ones here, as caterpillars, their lifespan is about 2 months. And as butterflies, it's about a month and a half.
That's it? They die after a month and a half?
Doesn't matter how much food we give them or
how
good we
that's
treat
why
them.
you see them on the ground smashed, is because they just die.
Yeah, after a month and a half, that's it. That's their limit.
Hmm.
And this is the owl.
Wow. And so when you said you went to get leaves, you went to food for the butterflies?
For the caterpillars, yeah.
For the caterpillars, okay.
Because they eat the Heliconia leaves.
Okay.
That could be the ones with that little patch right over there outside. That's Heliconias.
Mm-hmm.
But they also eat like banana leaves, anything related to that species of plant.
Hmm. Okay.
You have one on your bag. 2 on your bag.
2 on my bag.
All right. So now we can go into the blue morpho room.
Okay. I'm going to pause this for a minute. Can I pause it? Let's see.
Alright. Now the blue morpho room.
So now what would be the point of having a butterfly farm? Is it to preserve their species, to help preserve their species?
Yeah, we, while we're raising them like this, their lifespan is actually longer. We get, I would say, the best of the butterflies because we make sure that they have food, fresh food every day. And we do it also to export them. We actually have a buyer in Denver, and he's like I believe like a wholesaler, because he sells to other display houses and stuff in the U.S. Miss Lisa actually went to a display, one of those like eco parks, and she saw one of our butterflies there. Actually, a couple of them actually.
Ah, and how does she know that they're hers?
Because they had the exact place where they came from. Because they had them
labeled.
labeled.
So they had them labeled. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
That's how we knew.
Okay, got you. That makes sense.
We felt super proud. So,
nice.
Yeah. And we sell them to other flight houses in Belize too, locally. So yeah, we just try to share butterflies with the world.
Oh, nice. Look at this one.
This little guy here is a zebra longwing.
He's pretty.
This is a nectar feeding butterfly. As you can see, it's feeding on the flower there. The food plant for that is this vine right here. It's called the batwing. Actually, there's a caterpillar right here on the vine. But yeah, that's the zebra longwing.
Can't get enough
that right there lives
footage
for
of this
about
guy.
3 months as a butterfly.
So he lives a little longer. So
the smaller ones live longer.
So they live longer in a farm than they do out in the wild.
Yeah, because then we don't have birds in here like snatching them or lizards.
Makes sense. Now, where were those larvae you were saying, or the caterpillars?
This is for that zebra longwing right there.
Where? Oh, right here?
Yeah, the little spiky white one.
There we go. There's a shot.
Yeah.
Keeps it blurring in and out. But Okay,
this is
so
the batwing. That's the name of the vine.
the batwing.
Yeah, because of the shape.
That the caterpillars eat.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how many species do you have in here?
Right now, currently, we have 2 main species, and we have like a couple of the zebra longwings. And we had a couple of crackers, but I'm not.
So
really
how many
seeing them.
is that? I wasn't really counting. So 4 or
4.
5. Okay.
4. Usually we have about 6, because we would have the zebra longwing, the postman, the crackers, the owls, the blue morphos.
Okay, so you got more owls in this cage. Now,
This is a different species here.
a different species of owls?
No, this is the blue morpho.
Okay, because I see owls in here.
Yeah, sometimes they escape.
And the owls move over here. There's a lot of owls over here.
Yeah.
And then there's these blue, pretty. Okay, so what do you call these blue ones? They're absolutely gorgeous.
These are the blue morphos.
The blue morphos. And
This-
I see one that must have got out because he flies around the property.
Yeah.
And you just let him?
Yeah, because actually this flight house that we have here is for production purposes. That's why we have it all sectioned off, so that the species don't really mix up a little. But we obviously can't help it. They still get away and mingle.
There's a lot of owls in here.
Yeah.
So they interbreed?
No.
Oh.
Never. We hoped for it. Just like to have like this special butterfly that has never been, well, never existed ever. But yeah, they know.
They know that that's not
Yeah.
going to happen.
Yeah. These here is very sad because this species of butterfly here, blue morpho, is famous. They're actually in a movie. But sadly, as butterflies, they only live for 2 weeks.
That's it.
Yeah.
What? And just no matter what.
No matter what. As caterpillars, they live for about 2 months.
So they live a long time in that stage, but not
Yeah.
this one.
And as the cocoons, as these things right here, they look like little jades. This is how you know that they're about to pop. They get a little darker. These ones here, like in the morning, you'd probably see the actual color of the butterfly, the blue, right through the pupa. But yeah,
Wow.
as pupas or cocoons, the owl and the blue morpho, they average around the same time.
No, so these some of these owls on the outside, they have the bluish on the inside.
No, it just looks like an owl.
Oh, these look like owls, but they're not. Oh my gosh, that was so cool.
Yeah, see, because of the spots, but they're not.
But they're not. Okay,
No.
I thought these were all owls, but
No.
they're not. Can you do that again, and can I watch them all fly up like that, or is that not a good thing?
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, I love it. It's so magical. Ah, one's flying around my head.
Yeah. Just gotta be careful. They get excited and they pee a little sometimes.
Oh, they pee a little?
Yeah.
Oh no, this is really magical. Okay, I'm going to get out of here because I don't want to bother them any more than I feel like I have, especially if they're going to pee.
Actually, around this time, this is when they're a little friskier. This is their mating time. This time, and like early in the morning. And this is when they're laying. These are the eggs for these ones here. You can't even see them. It's on this leaf right here. It looks like small little jade drops.
Dewdrops, yeah.
And for them to hatch into the caterpillars, it takes about 6 days, average. Because the time for them as pupas or as eggs, it fluctuates with the weather. The cooler it is, the longer it takes at that stage, and the hotter it is, the quicker they pop out. So like during the dry season when it's super hot, about 12 days they would last in the cocoons, and about 4 days in the eggs. But when it's cold, they could go up to, let me see, about 20 days as cocoons and 6-7 days as eggs.
This is so similar to the owls
Yeah, because of the
outside.
eyes they have on them. Yeah, and this is what we do. The guy that taught us to raise butterflies, he's responsible for this species right here.
What's his name?
He's Adriano Ical.
He's responsible for this entire species that you only have, or it's everywhere now?
Well, he's responsible for this species, like, as in the cooperative among us.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Everyone has their own species.
Okay, that makes more sense.
To raise. But yeah, no, he's not.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's
I was
not
like,
that good.
yeah, that seemed a little extreme.
He's really good, but he's not that good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, this is really cool. It's very magical.
Yeah, that's
but
why I say,
if they're
like,
peeing on me, I think I want to get out.
Yeah, they're probably a little excited right now.
Now, what's this part over here? Just it's an overflow. It's definitely an overflow.
This area here is just basically for other small species that we would raise, mostly nectar feeding butterflies, like the zebra longwing that was.
Yeah, that was really cool. What else do you have besides now the three that I've seen? I've seen the zebra, the owl, and the morpho.
I'm looking to see if we have any more crackers, but I guess this is what the cracker is supposed to look like. I'm sorry, this is the way you have to see them, but this right here. It's supposed to make like a crackling noise with its wings.
Has this one had an accident?
Yeah, it got stuck in the sieve and it died.
Aw, yeah.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
But yeah. It makes like a crackling noise when it flies. And it's super cool. They have two species, three actually.
Good girl.
One is similar in color to this one and a blue one.
And where you can't find them, they're just kind of hiding. There's not very many of them.
Yeah, because around them, the smaller butterflies, they're more active during the daytime. And the bigger ones, they like the shade. So when it gets darker, that's when they have their fun.
Okay, so they're kind of hiding right now.
Yeah.
And they're little, so... Wow,
the cracker, this is what it eats too. It's called the Trifla leaf. It has like 3 little leaflets on it. And it's like a subspecies to the poison ivy. So
ooh.
If you raise that species, you gotta be really careful.
You don't want to touch it, do you?
You can touch it, but if your skin's kind of sensitive, I wouldn't recommend it. But if the sap from the vine is what actually gives you that like itchy rash-like reaction.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate this.
If you want, we could check out some caterpillars.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
This is the butterfly, the caterpillar room for the blue morpho. This is what a typical box would look like. And these are the caterpillars. They start off looking more like this little one here, a little more yellow on them, and they get this little, like maybe after a month or a month and a half, they turn to this more like reddish color, and just before they turn into their cocoons, this is how they look.
And is that the zebra one, that yellow one?
No, this here is all the same species, the blue morpho.
Well, what's that yellow?
This is how they look when they're younger.
When they're really little.
Yeah, the older they get, they have more red on them. And this is how they look when they're about to turn into the cocoons. And this is their food plant. They call it the ants tree, because it has like about 3 different species of ants that just lives on it naturally.
And ants?
Yeah.
And how do the ants and those caterpillars get along?
They don't disturb the caterpillars any at all.
They don't?
But they do bite us.
Is there a symbiosis between the caterpillar and the ant?
They just live on it naturally, and they don't bother each other.
Okay, so there's no symbiosis. They just live in harmony.
They just live in a harmony. Yeah, they just coexist on the plant, and they don't bother with each other.
Okay. The
ants don't eat the eggs or anything. Those species of ants, because the regular small red ants, they eat them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this has been very fascinating and very magical. Thank you very much, Marlon. I appreciate that.
No problem. I just enjoy what I